everybody is given a certain one, right? I have my mother's sister. My mother's sister are 10 years, 7 years older than me. Because they are a huge family. Anyway, so one of my chickies always, if she had a marriage the next day, I've gone to her son's marriage. So I go to that home and she said, just wait for a few hours. Very good. Tomorrow is a hectic day, so I have to go and get a Sat injection. Then only I can work tomorrow. I was like, what? she told me that every time she has some problem, she goes and gets a neurobion injection and thinks that that's a right. So we have this action bias. Likewise, we think that we have to examine and find out the reason. Right? We have read that book. Right? So we are so into doing things, finding out things when it cannot be found out, or when it doesn't matter if you found out or not. Right? So one of the reasons for this is, as I told you, this is stopping us. And as I told you, this is the pathway you have to use. If your treatment is not changing, it doesn't matter whether you're getting an MRI or X-ray. So when should you get an X-ray for a low back? When will you change your treatment?
When we think of any other flag or any other.
When you're thinking of red flags, say for example, tumors or something like that, then you know that you have to do the test. Okay? Or when will you get an MRI then? When will you do an MRI for a fact? Everything is red flag. If there's no red flag, you don't do anything. Mostly if the neurological symptoms are very, very severe or they're sort of degenerate, going mad faster, you probably need an MRI. But mostly you need an MRI when you are posting for surgery. Right? So, because after an MRI, you're changing your plan from temporary management to surgery. Right? So,
full screen. வரலன்னு சொல்றாங்க. எங்க சார்?
So I'm going to next, as I told you, there seems to be a sort of a need for models to be changed. Now, one of the reasons why our model needs to be changed is all our books, which is written, are based on biomedical model. All our models are based on medical model. That is, tuberculosis is brought about by bacterial infection. Corona leads to how many of us are going to get it now. None of us are selling, none of us are going to have any problem. If you are going to have a nose squat, probably I will be the most affected. Now, if you think of all our diseases, we thought of it as a simple machine problem. That is one thing we do. Here at that leads to now, in this paradigm, எத்தனை பேர் ஒரே ஒரு கால வந்து ஓஏடி பாருங்க. இன்னொரு கால ஏன் தெரியல, ஒரு கால மட்டும் ஏன் தெரிஞ்சு? அது மட்டும் weight ஜாஸ்தி. You cannot be there, right? If you're lifting this, all the weight has to go there. That's what basically is. Right? So what it tells you is that there is more than balance. wear and tear is one of the problems or one of the pathologies, right? You know that there is overall problem in your inflammatory process in the knee joint, especially for people who are old. So there are different reasons for voting. Likewise, there is different reasons for low back pain other than just the disc problems, other than just the muscle strain. There are many factors. It's always like that. It cannot be a single factor. It is a multifactorial issue. Now, for us to shift from single factor to multi-factor, we are unable to do that paradigm shift, and we need to do that paradigm shift. Right? Spasticity கட்டியே அது actually அது 7 வருஷம். யாராவது ஒரு ஆள் have ever reduced spasticity? We don't. Has anybody changed a cerebral palsy patient from this version to this version? No. But we keep on treating that only. Not you alone. From the physiologist to orthopedician to the neurologist to pediatric. Everybody is so concerned with spasticity. Everybody, if you go to a neurologist, the first thing they will do is they will do a reflex testing and find out what you have cerebral palsy. You didn't see that when the patient was walking in, right? But we do that. Why? Because we learn. Because we think that that is the only issue. That's why our diagnostic tests are always about that. I have never heard any neurologist or any physiotherapist ask a patient, is your son going to school? How is he going to school? Who is taking him? How long he is in school? Right? What he is doing when he comes, if he goes to the toilet, what will happen if you are in school? Or if I am a diaper. When I went to college, there was nothing called a diaper. Right? So, we don't ask these questions because we are stuck with that simple model of spasticity leads to all sorts of problems in neurology. Where that leads to all sorts of problems in orthopedics. So we want to go from narrow single factor to multi-factor. Right? Because our machines are complex machines. That is, our body is a complex machine. I was telling this the other day. One of the reasons why we can't understand this is we study circular physics, right? What is the function of circular physics? I know that. That is not the function of circular physics. Collaterals, right? So the system does not fail if one part fails, right? If one part fails, your system cannot collapse, right? But it should not be in the brain, it should be everywhere, right? That's why for flexion, how many muscles do you have? 1 or 3? Right? How many teeth do you have? Have you seen your dog? It has 4 or 5 teeth, right? Why do you have so many teeth? Right? So you always have a compensation way of doing it. So there's always a complex way of doing it rather than a simple way. That's why you can cycle everything repair system because that's a complex mission. We need as likely to have a better understanding. Right? Human body is far more complex. That's why they come. Now, what are the reasons for us to not go into the Now, the paradigm shift, I'm going to talk about the paradigm shift. And I'm going to talk about weighing. When I went to school, I'm assuming when you also went to school, college. Weighing, right? That's a big no-no, right? If you have back pain, should you drive a bike? No, you should get a car, right? So preferably a Mercedes so that and some others are good. Right? So, what it means is we are all trying to protect the joint. So, I went and look back when this treatment of doing walking and strengthening exercise started in arthritis. Right? It seems that in the 70s, they did it for rheumatoid arthritis. They did some exercise, some strengthening exercise also. To find out whether rheumatoid arthritis gets worse. Remember, unlike your OA, rheumatoid arthritis is a systematic disease, right? It's a systemic disease. You think that the inflammation will get worse, but it did not. So in the 80s, a lot of people started doing it on OA. In the 80s, right? That for you is right? So they kept on doing it, and in the 2000s, it got sort of saturated to say that you can walk, and if you walk, you get better. If you do aerobic exercise, you will get better. Low impact exercise, not high impact, low impact exercise, you get better. But again, it's not coming in. Likewise, if you talk about spasticity, the first experiment to show that not just spasticity, there is weakness in the upper motor region was in 1977. Right? That was the first EMG study. Later on, there are more studies. But again, when we were teaching that stroke in 2004 and 5, the first time I tell them that spasticity is not a problem, they start shouting at me. What do you say? Right? So we will try out to find out. I didn't know that time why is the reason for that, but now I have better understanding. So that seems to be a huge social pressure on you to be the way you are. It's not just what you think, it's what you are made to think. Right? What you are made to think is not just from you, from the teacher, from your from solar water. Right? So Semmelweis was sort of a great doctor. He was the first person to say that, you know what, the simplest thing he told them is after finishing one patient, you should wash your hand and go and treat the next patient. The system started, the people started shouting at him. Right? They were all gentlemen with clean hands and clean shirt. How can you? Right? And the poor guy died going mental because he was so much abused. Right? That is, reflexively, the system will say that you are wrong. The new paradigm is wrong. It will not look into data. That's what happened to us also. We used to talk for spasticity about 1.5 hours. After the finishing of the talk, people will be like, it doesn't matter if you have seen or not seen, right? None of us have seen oxygen, right? But you are still breathing, right? We know that there is nitrogen in the air, but none of us have seen. So seeing is not what it means. So reflexively, the system will, you will try to say that, no, this is not right. Right? Sometimes you will be right also. You will reflexively say right, wrong, if this is wrong, then you will be wrong. This is where it becomes very difficult for us to have a good way of thinking. Right? So always look out for this. Reflexively, people will start saying, X-ray treatment. Right? That's all. Nothing else to be done. Right? And these two are what you will see everywhere. The perseverance of condition. I'm not sure I should say this because it's in the net. But anyway, this is basically BJP. They want to preserve, I don't know, something they want to preserve. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's what they think. They are trying to preserve the Indonesian architect. This is what I'm not talking about BJP also. This is what happens in from Saudi Arabia to that's a horrible country to the Trumpism in Trump plan. They all thought that Trump is the God incarnated, the Jesus with four or three divorced wife, something like that, right? So every society has these preservers of culture, right? We have a politics Tamil is all right. How are we going to eat and sleep? That's the question, right? So they are all trying to preserve something, right? But we don't want to preserve humans. We want to preserve culture. I don't know what. Likewise, here also we don't want to preserve or make our humans better. We want to preserve our profession. Right? ஆசிமன் குடுக்கனா நாளைக்கு நீ கூட்டாம விட்டாயினா பாடுதே That's a good question. I'm not saying that's a bad question. But that is what is making me the way I am, not the medicine. Right? நாளைக்கு எக்ஸ்ரே எடுக்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன்னா அப்புறம் அவர் ஒண்ணுமே பார்க்கலங்க சும்மா அப்படி எப்படி பார்த்தாரு கிட்டே பண்ணாரு அனுப்பி விட்டாரு That's also a problem. Not just for us, it's for our patient also. That's the way they are thinking. Right? It's not just our problem, it's our society's problem. Yeah, one of the things. No, only the negative bit on I'm telling you. Right? Because they think that you should do something. If you do something, you are a great doctor. If you don't do anything, you are a bad doctor. Or when you என்ன பஸ் போடுவானா எல்லா டாக்டர் நிறைய காசு சேர்க்கறாங்க நீ எல்லாம் ஒரு இடத்துக்கு வாங்கமா So it's a complicated problem, but this is what is stopping us from going from one to another, right? From our conforming to a particular way of doing, whether it is religion or whether it is medicine or anything, right? And this is slightly inverted bias, I have to say. Mostly, a lot of countries don't like this. That is, if it is not invented in that country, they don't mostly use it. Right? Say, for example, if you go to Japan, very rarely you will see US cars. Mostly they tend to use their own kind of cars. But Koreans are proud of their motor car they are using. Indians Tata car or Tata use. Right? My friend who is a patient also, he used to work, he's a car designer, right? So he used to say that he used to work for Tata. And once Tata came in and said that the parking lot, none of it is Tata car. Why are you idiots designing a car which you yourself are not driving? Right? What it means is we think that correct. So we tend to think if it is foreign, if it is true, right? That doesn't mean that we are correct, but it's just that way of thinking. Right? So you have to be wary of those things. So these are the three major issues which is stopping you from going from one Thailand to another Thailand. So but go and check whether it is true or false. Don't think for yourself. If you think for yourself, you will have all these bias, so it will be difficult for you to think exactly. You will be able to think exactly like how you were thinking earlier. So you need to go and take your time and think. Pass as on a So if you want to say 47, for the answer which I asked you first, You want to say it's part sales. You want to say it is 5 minutes, right? You need to think slowly. See the data. என்ன பேசுறான்னு கவனி. சும்மா ரிஃப்ளெக்ஸிவா தப்பி விடுறது. Okay? Ask them, okay, this is your argument. Tell me more. Right? Don't just fall into your confirmation. This is how I have been doing for so many years. ஏன் நம்ம எல்லாம் மேட்ச் செட் போட்டு வந்துருவோம்னா நம்ம அப்பா அம்மா மேட்ச் செட் போட்டு nothing else, right? What's stopping us from carrying it also? Or waste? It's just that that's how we have been doing. So you need to think broader and get better understanding, right? So that's great for us, right? So we will have tea and we will have more of this, I suppose, right? Because as I told you, this is just a thinking workshop. And we wanted to do more of cardio examples, which we never do in our clinical meeting. So we will do more of cardio examples in the next part where our treatment is also skewed because our thinking leads to a change in your assessment as well as it should change in your treatment. In the last session, we'll have Q&As and we'll have find out ways of overcoming this, right? Pass பண்ண முடியுமா? Pass பண்ண முடியுமா?
எல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது சார். எண்டு தான். எண்டு. பார்ட் 2 போட்டுருவோம். பார்ட் 2 போட்டுருவோம்.
ஏன் பண்ணிட்டோமா? இல்ல நான் எல்லாம் ரூம்ல இருக்காங்கம்மா. போயிட்டு வாங்கம்மா.
இது ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா சேவ் ஆயிடும்.
Yes.